switch doors, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly some changes for Golden State. Ryan Hollins comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Harris subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And the 76ers making a change here. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Ish Smith. Carl Landry is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor, and it's Jeter in at the shooting guard.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Okafor sets the pick for Smith. Shot off the screen. It's hauled in by Harris.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Philadelphia shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Okafor with the screen on Thompson. Kicks to Landry. His first shot coming late. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Out to Harris.
Sticking too much.
Dishes it to Green. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Landry, a screen on Thompson. Smith kicks to Landry. The Warriors pull it in.
You know, he really just tried to do a little too much there. He shouldn't be afraid to kick that one back out.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 32 points for Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Covington, guarded by Curry. Okafor. And Hollins pulls it down. Hollins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Curry passes to Harris. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 14 points for Steph Curry.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Landry no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
It's Curry with the drive, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and that they're offensive.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Harris, he's in at the point. Kevin Serafin is out there with Ryan Hollins. And there's Livingston, and it's Iguodala in at the small forward. Here's Harris. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 35.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
It's sticking too much.
Shoots the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
The offensive rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From outside, off the mark. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jeter. And the bank shot is good.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Assist from number 12.
And it's Harris off the drive. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Noel's got his third rebound tonight. Guarded by Harris. There's a screen by Noel. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer no good. Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And the basket by Harris.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
There's a screen by Noel. To the middle, up off the screen.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay down.
Ryan Hollins.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Feeds to Hollins. Livingston kicks to Hollins. Here's Harris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harris has got 8 points here in this quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Marshall. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Serafin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Harris. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Noel, a screen on Harris. Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded closely. Snatched up. Landry gets the bucket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Harris outside.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Soft touch off the glass. Harris has got 45 points.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Harris. Now, Noel. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the free throw, no good. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Thompson passes to Dean, and stolen by Hollins. And now it's Livingston running. He can go.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Iguodala kicks to Harris. He feeds it to Serafin. They set the pick. Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Noel. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 5 to shoot. Harris dishes to Seraphin. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Fires for 3. Landry grabs the miss. Landry's got his 3rd rebound tonight. On the wing, Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
And it's Harris off the drive, out to the right wing. Iguodala outside. The pass to Hollins. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Landry with the screen. Pass to Noel. That's good.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
To the right side. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Harris misses.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And he gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
To the right side. Livingston passes to Harris. The feed now to Thompson. Fires the 3. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence. Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Harris. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Marshall. Passes to Holmes. It's rebounded by Golden State. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Thompson kicks to Marshall. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. From deep, and that one drops.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yeah, Kevin here with Andre Iguodala.
The 2K Sports post-game show.